Warning: the following game is rated M for mature for the following reasons of blood and gore, partial nudity, and violence. The commentary partly reflects upon that aspect, containing vulgar language, swearing, and of course, more swearing. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello and welcome to Ghost Dragon Gaming. My name is Daydream Soul.
And I'm Mr. Terminator.
Welcome everyone to Dark Souls 2.
Scholar of the First Sin.
So, Termin, I got a question for you.
What is it?
Remember how hard Dark Souls was?
Yep.
Or as I like to say, how easy it was.
Yeah, I remember.
Dark Souls 2 is 10 times worse.
Great.
And I'll be taking care of it all.
Oh, wait, when?
Don't you remember we agreed I'd be doing Dark Souls 2 as a solo?
Honestly, it's been a while since we did Dark Souls 1, so I kind of forgot.
Of course you did. We're playing in offline mode because...
Reasons.
Online mode is bad in this. We did a quick test run with this just to see how everything lines up. And yeah. I'll explain why I don't like online mode later on. So.
Perhaps you've seen it.
Enjoy the cutscene,
Maybe
everyone.
in a dream.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care.
Already an improvement
By
from Dark
then,
Souls 1, huh?
you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
And there's its grand gates. What, something wrong?
Doesn't really look like the flashback.
Oh, let's see. After all, what's a gate without a closed door?
Huh?
We'll see.
A lot of bugs.
What does I ask again though. What's a gate without a closed door?
Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. time.
All you gotta do is but take a of faith. If you ever want to reach Dragonland.
For that is your fate. The
Jesus.
fate of the
Just
cursed.
one.
Your wings just fly away.
That's one hell of a leap.
So that's the intro.
Hmm. The hell's spooked there?
I don't know, your cats are extra spooked today. Is it because of the game?
I have no idea.
Well, we got our goal. Follow the light, right? Fun fact, by the way, I'll be getting the quickest trophy ever in this game.
How's that? What? Why
This
did
is Dark Souls.
what? Why did you just?
You get a trophy for dying.
Yeah, but why did you do it right then and there?
Oh, why not? It's funny. Hey, my soul.
You didn't even have any.
I retrieved the jack shit. What's wrong? You can tell me. What's wrong? I'm the one playing here, not you.
I just can't reach it at times, man.
No one can. Real quick, I'm gonna walk past these little guys. First item.
A rusted coin?
Uh-huh. Which raises item discovery, believe it or not. Dark Souls 2, by the way, is considered the black sheep of the Dark Souls family.
And why is that?
It's very not good, but polite. I don't want to go this way yet. I just realized that. But it's a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of it.
Huh.
It's kind of like the Black Sheep of the family because it has some issues. Namely, you see our health up there?
Yeah.
That's your health when you're hollowed. It actually does get halved. Kind of like with Demon Souls, but it's a little bit worse. You'll see in a moment.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
The woman, by the way, in the cutscene that had the...
Yeah, I know who they're talking about.
You're finished.
You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
I don't see why they find it funny.
What is your name?
We'll go with a name that is nowhere near close to mine.
Sylvia.
Dark Souls 2 and 3, I exclusively play as a female character.
Know your own
Only because there's a certain armor set that I like that really only looks good
Here's
on a
your
female character.
reward.
Alright.
for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
So these are the humanity
Think back,
sprites of which in the game. It's
deep into your
effigies. No more is it
past.
the actual solid humanities.
Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, and if you don't mind, flash forwards here while I go ahead and create the character. Before that, though, I guess I'll go over with stuff here with you. So this warrior, the most common character class. Then got knight, swordsman, bandit, cleric, sorcerer, explorer, and deprived.
Which one you going for?
So I usually go with deprived, by the way, for Dark Souls 1 and 3, but not for 2. Because deprived literally starts with nothing.
Okay.
I don't go with explorer, nor do I do sorcerer, cleric, or bandit. I tend to usually go between either swordsman or the knight. Often, though, I mostly lean towards the swordsman. As for my gift, let's see. Here we are, petrified something. You'll see how that comes in handy in a bit. Good.
Alright.
That's about it. That's all we're gonna do.
Okay.
Done.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
For reference, they've seen countless people make this exact same trek,
Go through the
and
door
it always ends the
and
same.
trot along to the kingdom.
The
But remember,
death of that individual.
hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
There we go. I think they pretty much described the game, right?
Yeah.
Remember the Great Hollow? Have a trophy. Self-recollection. We're just gonna steal it, don't mind me.
Okay.
Another human effigy.
And our first boss fighter.
So in this game, you actually have travel options right off the bat. You can't go anywhere right now, but you can actually warp. There's also where you tune spells, burn items, and also you have your item box.
Okay.
All of that right out the gate. Let me get a torch. Now I'm going to do something stupid.
What is it?
I'm going to pick a fight that I probably shouldn't right now.
So you sure that's a wise idea?
Why not?
Because you said you're probably not supposed to right now?
I need to prove some point. As you see, these giant footprints lead to this guy.
Oh.
He's known as an ogre. Yeah, I'm not used to this kind of thing.
do damage when I fall backwards like that?
Yes. It will actually whack you and hurt you a lot.
Dang it.
Be very careful. He does have a grab attack that will instant right now.
Yeah.
So, he can't actually follow us.
Oh, that's a bit of a relief.
Well, try to until eventually he just gets tired and walks all the way back. Welcome to the next, like, 2 minutes.
Exquisite.
There is a reason I am picking a fight with this guy early, though. Also, if you look on the bottom of the screen, you'll actually see our weapon durability. The little red bars beneath the weapons.
Huh.
As you use weapons, their durability will drop.
Well, that's helpful.
You okay, buddy? Hello?
See.
You just needed a moment. Oh, that's the grab attack. Really, right now, I only have 2 options to hit this guy when he falls backwards, as well as when he fails his grab attack. Outside of that, I don't really have much other options.
Yeah, it's not exactly giving you many openings.
No. Fun fact, by the way, his grab attack's been called bleed.
How the hell does that work?
Teeth. Sharp. Do the math, my friend. If you ask how it works, I'll give you an answer. How's that sound?
When you think grab attack, you don't usually think, well,
Realism? Welcome to Dark Souls 2. And now he's acting normal. Or he just decides to walk into tree line.
never mind.
Sir, this way. Sir? Sir?
Now he's behaving like normal.
Yeah, he's doing that. I don't know why.
Maybe he's tired of just standing there and he wants to take a look at what's around.
It's like, this tree looks really interesting.
Just looking at the surrounding area, he's like, did this?
Yeah.
I need to study these plants more.
I'm interested in botany suddenly. Oh, I thought he was turned around. Oh, he was looking at me. He's like,
It's like, yeah, you better stay over there.
yeah, I'm not used to using the dual swords, as you know. The same weapon that's utilized in Dark Souls 1 that you used, I like in Dark Souls 2. And now he's acting normal. I want to point out, there's a reason why I'm rolling, even though it looks like you can't grab me. The hitboxes in this game can be very wonky.
Are we talking beyond just walls or bullshit?
Beyond walls or bullshit.
Well then.
Okay, remember that rule I told you about where you can't blame Dark Souls for anything?
Here you can with Dark Souls 2.
Easily. Yeah, he's just gonna walk back now. I'm sorry this is taking a really long time, guys. I just want to get the item that he can drop.
It happens.
This guy does drop a set item, by the way. I find it very handy personally, especially when you're first starting out. It becomes really useful. The problem, of course, with this guy is he will flatten me when he's not interested in botany. Sir. 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 Sir.
Will you turn around
Hey,
already?
badass. Oh yeah, he heard that one. Oh, he heard that one. Oh god.
Who are you calling?
Oh, he heard that one. I think it pissed him off with that.
Oh, you think?
I don't think I know. Nah, I think like 2 more hits and he'll be down. Come on, ballerina boy.
All over.
Come on, ballerina boy.
Show us just how graceful you are.
Oh. Nope, I was wrong.
There you go.
All of this for the stone ring. Which, we have 4 ring slots in this game, compared to Dark Souls.
Nice.
And this, by the way, rings do have weight with them, unlike Dark Souls 1.
Huh.
But this ring here, its effect is but very simple. It will have an additional reduction to enemy poise. Which, in starting game, it's pretty helpful.
I would imagine, yeah.
You also picked up some golden pine resin. I don't use this ring for long-term wise, to be perfectly honest. But again, it does have its uses. Alright, there's nothing over there. That's all there is over here. I'm honestly surprised I lived that. I thought I would die. Twice.
If you thought you were going to die, why'd you go for it?
I wanted to. Resting at a bonfire, by the way, will repair your weapons. Nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna light each and every one of these torches here. Torches don't last for a long time. When you pick up more torches, though, it does extend their typical life. Welcome to the tutorial area. Each and every one of these stone tablets do tell you how to do certain things. You kind of learn how things function. It's a little bit, I wouldn't say handholdy, but it's a little bit more in-depth and detail than the previous game. We're not going to fight that guy, don't worry.
Very good.
Enemies, by the way, don't notice light sources. So, like that. We're just lighting all of these. Do you like that little roll forwards? I will say this game, however, has something that's really crappy.
What's that?
Adaptability is a must level up in this game compared to resistance in Dark Souls. Adaptability, essentially, what that does is it governs your, ow. It doesn't govern your ow, don't worry about that. It governs your ability to dodge fast, as well as give you more iframes the higher leveled up it is. It also lets you drink Estus faster, use items faster. It's kind of crappy. But you have to spend level up points for that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna ignore those guys for a second. I'll come back to them in like a tiny bit. I just don't have too long with this torch. I want to light as many of these as possible right now. Make sense? Don't fall asleep on me, by the way, dum-dum.
I'm not falling asleep, don't worry.
You closed your eyes, and you weren't responding to me, so you fell asleep. If you need to stretch, stretch.
Right.
Essentially, this will teach you how to two-hand and whatnot, as well as the different spots that can happen, but, you know.
Yeah, you got a bit of the series here.
Yep. Right. I always get afraid making this jump.
Well, it's kind of narrow, so.
Very. And there's no guardrails.
There's one big OSHA violation.
Odd door. For cracked red-eye orb.
If I remember correctly, that's for
Invasion, yeah. But we're in offline mode, so it's kind of useless. Again, I'll explain that in a little bit. Ignore that guy down there.
Is he gonna ignore you?
Oh yeah, easily. Because he's petrified.
Oh.
Because of these things.
Oh, in the first area!
Uh-huh.
Freaking basilisks.
So, the rest of the intro area, we can't actually explore.
Wait, seriously?
This guy's petrified. We can't go through him. I'll pick up the torch again in one moment. I just want to climb up here. And we're going to interact with these little guys. Remember the little crow from Dark Souls 1?
I don't think we actually interacted with them.
Partly, a little tiny bit. So with this guy, they want, well, if we will.
Smooth and silky stuff?
So, you don't discard, but you leave. They like it. And instantaneously, we can pick up an item. And the petrified something
Also counts as that.
It looks useless in the title thing. A lot of people usually go for the ring, but I always pick this up because it gets you one little chance of getting something nice or really stupid, horrible bad. So let's see what our luck is. We got something good.
Petrified dragon bone.
That's used to upgrade boss weapons.
Oh. Well, that's helpful to get it at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna light the rest of these torches down here. We're gonna leave this one not lit.
Why that one particularly?
So I'm lighting all these because there will be an NPC invader that will spawn in here when all of them are lit. We can't get all of them right now, but that's around the area that he spawns in.
So when he spawns, you want to get the drop on him.
Uh-huh. Fun fact. Oh, if you're online, this place will be filled with blood spatters. And welcome to Medulla.
Medulla. That's a fun word to say.
Mm-hmm. Along with a nice, subtle ketone music links. Alright, I'm gonna drop down here. And Morningstar and Cleric Sacred Chime. We're picking up a lot of items if you've noticed.
Yes, I have. Binoculars?
That water. So, welcome to the hub of this game. It is here over time that NPCs will naturally flock to this location for us to be able to utilize them for their services.
Who are you?
Alright.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
A little bit of a prick, but this guy is actually really nice. He's just upset because, you know.
Locked out of essentially his own home.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of items, by the way, that appear here. And over here is someone that we'll be getting to know very well.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Hey!
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery you will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Yeah.
Seek those who their souls will serve as beacons.
Shouldn't mean to hit X by accident like that.
Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls. Lord, seek the king, lest
Yes,
this
yes,
land
yes. So, we can actually level up to her. This, by the way, is the only way you will level up. And you can kill her, by the way. Meaning, you won't be able to level up.
Jesus, so no leveling up at bonfires.
Nope, done. So, adaptability, I'm gonna, honestly, probably want to raise that up. A little bit. Eventually, we'll start building towards our agility, by the way, just so you know. Faith, I'm not going to really touch that much, as well as intelligence. I'll probably touch it a bit later on, to be honest. Yeah, strength, though, you can raise that up. Attunement, which will eventually give you spell slots. For vitality is what gives you health and equipment mode. Vigor is just pure health. Every stat, by the way, will give you health. Vigor just gives you the most.
Okay.
Lastly, endurance, of course, which is your stamina. A lot of simple stuff, right?
Seems simple enough.
But for right now, I'm just gonna pump a tiny little bit into adaptability. Much else we can do with her right now. I'll come back to her in a tiny bit. I just don't remember where all the items are. So if I go somewhere where there's no item, now you know. That, by the way, the location we'll be going to eventually. Right out there in the sea.
I see.
Same with that giant tower.
Oh.
And that bridge. And that fortress over there. We'll be going to a lot of these places.
Okay.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate.
What does that smell like?
This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that. Soldan. And like you,
This
I
guy, by
lost
the way, kind of
everything.
shares a similar role
And
to
now
the
I'm
Crestfallen Warrior in Dark Souls 1.
You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me,
There is
or
a difference
anybody.
between him and the Crestfallen Warrior from Dark Souls 1.
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant
Here we go.
souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a
4
powerful
ponchos of
soul
which we gotta fight.
and a terrible
Take down
curse.
and kill.
If that frightens you, then
Sound
you ought to
familiar?
just give up right
Yeah.
now.
That was the
Like
end,
I have.
the middle to the end point of Dark Souls 1. We're doing this in the beginning of Dark Souls 2.
Huh.
Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn.
And much like with Dark Souls 1,
If you need help,
there's covenants.
why not proclaim when you face
This, guys,
protection?
is the way of blue.
But there we go.
That is a wise decision. People are weak. Let the
So the way how the way of blue works is that if we're ever invaded by enemies, if we have the blue sigil equipped as well as in the covenant, a second faction known as the Blue Sentinels will enter our world and help protect us.
Okay.
My death.
Yeah.
If you're online, it will actually track the deaths of everyone across the whole series.
Damn.
And I'll go over, because there is technically speaking a translation error that does actually provide a little bit of context with that one. But right now it's just thoughts on Medulla so far?
Seems like a nice place. I mean, some of the buildings could be in a bit better shape, but there's definitely worse places to live. What was that for?
I hate them. There she is.
Oh, undead, are we? One without much time remaining.
I was expecting to be creeped out or something, but
Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
introducing what I think is going to be your favorite
Suit
NPC.
yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Meet Sweet Shaqua. Or we can actually abandon covenants through her and leave them. There is nothing wrong, by the way, with joining another covenant, but if you just want to be covenant-less, you can also see the rank of your covenants. Yes, there are ranks, much like Dark Souls 1. You can talk with her, and we can even buy from her some stuff. The more important ring that we'll eventually be getting from her are both the Silver Cat Ring and the Ring of Whispers. She also sells some little minor stuff here, too.
This place is already dead.
She looks so
Everything will
fluffy.
crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? Nothing suited you, I presume?
Fun fact, each time
Well,
that you
that's
come back here, she'll be in a
dismaying.
different position. So this is a pit, but we can't go down right now. Oh! Estus flask shards. That door's locked, we can't open that. And this is the final NPC that's here right now.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares.
He's a humble
I could
merchant.
really use the bit.
And all he does really is just sell us stuff. Which, how much is this one? 150?
Well,
I want that shield right now. By the way, enhancement, you can still keep this menu open and use stuff.
That's helpful.
Not enough. Wait, back for that shield though. Then here. Already, you're kind of seeing this place is pretty much lining itself up pretty nicely, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Nothing over here. This episode is running a bit long, by the way, but that's just because there's not much to really do in the very beginning of the game. Might as well iron all this out in one big go.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
We get 5 homeward bones, and this here is the second covenant.
Already?
This will set us upon an arduous path. Okay to join this covenant? Yes. Are you prepared to join this covenant? Yes. Covenant of the Fittest. A covenant of champions. With Victor's Stone, you can enter this covenant at any time. Enemies have a limited amount of spawns. 10 to be precise. After 10 deaths, they will despawn and not reappear. While in this covenant, they will continuously respawn.
That's weird.
However, while in this covenant, bosses will also deal extra damage and have more health. Ah! So we're not staying in this covenant. I just wanted to show it off very quickly. And we might use it to grind if need be, but the reason why the game has it set like this is to prevent people from grinding.
I'm guessing not a lot of people like that.
Well, it's partly annoying, A, but B, it's also useful too. We'll find out later on.
May you find peace.
So, before we finish up this episode,
Bearer of the lest.
you can give her the Estus Flash Shard. And strengthen. Strengthen in what way I hear you ask? So if I go ahead and open up this, I'm going to set that here and this here. We now have 2 charges. Your Estus Flask will restore itself when you get to the bonfire, but per charge you will gain 1 additional use. You cannot kindle the bonfire to get more Estus, by the way. So, in the next episode, we'll be going down this path right here. So, thoughts? I'll take that as none.
Things are seeming a bit more foreboding in this adventure than in the previous article.
And why is that?
Simply with the way everybody's talking right now.
Well, we'll see you on the next episode, everyone. Till then, do one huge favor. Keep an eye on the dark. And Dark Souls.
See you next time.
Bye.
Testing, testing. What are you? Piece of my.
Why not?
That's not good.
Tastes delicious.
No, you
I had some barbecue sauce with this.
don't.
Why not?
Because we would have to replace it then. We already are spending enough money on this channel as it is, Arcturus. Don't. It'll be coming out of your wallet this time. Arcturus!